Ladies and gents, welcome to UX, and this is Iran boosts ballistic power with Chinese chemical. Can fire 500 missiles if hit by US and Israel. That's now Crocs. Okay. Yeah, what I don't know what that means. Chinese chemical. What is it a chemical weapon? Is that what you're saying? Ballistic missile with chemical weapon? I don't know what this is about, but I know things are ramping up. I know US ships have reached close to Iran. Who knows what's gonna happen next? Let's do this one. What the hell? Commander of US CENTCOM. This is the commander of that region. There are 4 comms, right? This is CENTCOM and there are other ones. So the area that is commanded by a guy landed on Israel in January 24th. Today? Yesterday? Whatever. Meet the country's security leaders. Okay. Here's where it comes to the UK-US combat aircraft have begun deploying to Middle East. Okay, UK is part of this, huh? Interesting. American airstrike group approaches the region as per reports. Okay, I didn't know UK is going to be involved. We didn't get the whiff of it. We just thought, okay, Trump is going to get involved. I don't understand. Is this NATO or just US is ask UK to help? What is happening? Is 4 gonna be anything? Is 4, I mean, sure, you can use 4, right? I don't know. Why does US need this? If US has F-35C aircraft carrier, which is going to Iran right now, I'm pretty sure they have enough planes there. Why do you need the, I don't know. Interesting. US obviously is like planning things alongside UK. I guess Israel, UK, US, who knows which other country is going to be involved. So there might be a plan underway already. I feel like this is significant than people realize. I think Iran already knows it's significant. That's why Khamenei is underground. Shit is gonna happen, right? I mean, people have been telling me that, yeah, things are already happening because aircraft carrier takes time to reach Iran, and now it did. So nothing really slowed down. As soon as the protests start and Trump said, yeah, we're gonna do something about it, they start doing something about it. It just takes time. That's it. Yeah. So Trump nuked their facilities. Trump attacked their facilities by dropping the bunker busters. American military did, Trump did, whatever. People get pissed off with what words I use, so whatever, you choose your words, right? So I'm pretty sure like there was claim like, I'm gonna stop my attacks if you don't rebuild them. Wasn't that the case? So they are like, okay, we're gonna rebuild it anyway. Is that what's happening? Of course, US gonna attack you again if you claim that, because US wasn't just playing around when they dropped a bunker buster. They're gonna do the same thing again. I mean, yeah. I think people need to understand when everybody gets pissed off about Israel, like why is America spending their own money to help Israel against Hamas and Gaza and whatever. Yeah, okay, maybe you have something there, but it's not about US helping Israel to attack Hamas or something. US is helping Israel because they want somebody near Iran or near in Middle East to control Middle East, because the end goal is always attacking America because of the previous shit. Afghanistan, Iraq, the first Gulf War, and many other, right? Usually it always ends up, yeah, America is the number one enemy. There's a reason why chants and all the terrorist organization and chants death to that thing exists, because Middle East countries like Iran usually like, okay, America's the enemy. That's how their mentality goes. So it's about self-preservation, right? This is why America usually funds and helps Israel, right? It's not just because of the current conflict. People usually forget that. Like, you're not just helping for the current conflict, you're helping the broader picture. And you've been doing that in the past, and you're going to do that in the future. Ooh, no way. So Trump said we just totally destroyed a nuclear missile program, and Pentagon's own report says that's not the truth. Ooh, HQ-9B, long range air defense. I don't know which one. Is it the same one that Pakistan had? Because that's okay, that shit sucks. It could be something newer one. Long range air defense missile system. So I'm gonna guess this is something like Patriot or like PAS 400 or something. Long range implying probably has a longer range. I don't know. Okay. Uh, Now they're trying to do that. Like, okay, it's not easy to just build this shit up and like give it to a country. So it's gonna take time. But yeah, they're planning to do that. I'm surprised they didn't go for like S500 or something and go to Russia, because they already have S300. It's easier to integrate. First of all, why do US give a shit? All right, worst comes to worst, region's gonna collapse. Oh, okay, I don't live in that region. I'll worry about it later. What if What if Trump says that? Trump's like, I don't care. I don't live there. I don't care if region collapses. I'm still gonna attack you. What if US says that? I mean, yeah, exactly. Only Israel would benefit. Yeah. So US is not even in that region and Israel would benefit. So why would they not attack? Isn't that would be like win-win scenario for US? I don't know what he's saying here. A state collapse which will directly result in regional collapse is something the Israelis would like to see. This is not merely about toppling the ruling system in Iran. Regional collapse is no one's interest. The only party that would benefit from such a regional collapse is Israel. And the Israeli regime is very much pursuing this because they believe it's an opportunity for them to gain an edge over other countries for decades to come. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait. Okay, how this cause issue with Saudi Arabia? What does Turkey has to do with this? Are you saying that if you attack us, we'll just launch missiles to all countries? Is that what you're saying? Every single country where our missiles can reach, because we don't have missiles that can reach further. Is that what you're saying? I don't know what this statement means. To like amp up these countries like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, like, oh, look at that, you all gonna get screwed. Say something. So they basically tell US to not attack Iran. Is that what it is? That's weird. Iran's latest warning follows the US President's January 23rd declaration that armada of Navy assets, the USS Abraham Lincoln, yeah, we know that strike group was headed towards it is, right? It's probably close to it or has reached it. I don't know. All right, China, thank you for that. We're not going to listen to you, said Donald Trump. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Yeah, this is a shitty statement because Iran and its military is literally shooting down its own people. So clearly not, right? This is like saying like, okay, empire and empire's people should like handle things their own. Let Darth Vader kill its own people. Is that what it is? I don't. Again, this is like Star Wars comparison when it comes to leaders and military and the people. I'm not calling anyone Darth Vader, by the way. Wait a minute, Darth Vader wasn't even the leader. Who was the leader? That guy with the lightning, I forgot. But basically, this is a weird thing. If your own government and military is shooting at people, how can their own people, can resolve this issue? How can their own civilians fight against a fucking tank? That doesn't make sense. So this statement is weird.
伊朗国内发生的事情，本质是伊朗内政。
This is a domestic matter. Okay, what is happening in that house is a domestic matter. What about the black eye? Yeah, that's a domestic. They can handle it themselves. Why does courts have to get involved? Yeah.
应当由伊朗人民自主决定。
Yeah, use your like pans and shit, like all the like kitchenware and everything against tank, said the representative from China.
方一贯主张遵守联合国宪章宗旨原则和国际法，反对在国际关系中使用或威胁使用武力，反对将本国的意志强加于别国，反对世界倒退回 丛林法则。国际社会应在尊重伊朗主权、安全和领土完整前提下，支持伊朗政府和人民克服困难，保持国家稳定，维护正当权益。中方希望各方通过对话解决分歧，
Okay, is that his name or somebody misspelled China?
为此发挥
Okay, so there you go. This is the shit that's been happening right now. That's just weird. All right. I mean, not that weird. China would say that, right? Because they're Iran. It's weird axis outside, like China, Iran, Russia, North Korea. This is the axis in a way. Who else? I'm pretty sure there's other countries involved there, other smaller ones. Venezuela was there. Now not because Maduro's captured. Other side, I guess, USA and every other NATO country, I'm guessing, because clearly UK is involved here. Yeah, something's happening, I'm sure of it. All right, well, there you go. This is the latest thing. This is the latest thing I can find. I don't know which channel is this, but it was just like text and music channel. There you go. I don't know. All right, I'll see you next time.